Alright, we're heading back into another persimmon. This will be my first time on this tree this year. And I've never actually killed a deer on this spot. But I have had a lot of encounters back here. And I've seen two really big bucks back here in the past that I just didn't get a shot at. Had one of them at like 12 yards. You can tell I don't have a hat on. That's because we got this good old Georgia September weather back. And it's freaking hot today, buddy. I am not kidding. I almost didn't come. It's just that bad. But supposed to have some rain moving in later on this week. And I know that's going to keep me out of the woods for a few days. So I figured I might as well go while I've got the chance. It's a pretty good walk in here. It's about, I can't remember the last time I checked it. I want to say it's about 800 yards up in here. And you got to be real careful. Because I don't know how many times I've been easing up through here and come up on a group of hogs before I get to the persimmon. It's just prime habitat right here. I'm a little bit later than I have been getting here today. I hope not too late. I got stuck behind a couple of school buses. So hopefully we won't run one out from under the tree. That'd be about my luck. I came and checked these trees. There's two of them in here. They're about 100 yards apart. I came and checked them back in August. And they were both loaded down. I haven't been back since then. So, and when I checked them before, there was water underneath one of them. The one I'm actually intending on climbing. But I can see right now, all that water's gone. So I think as long as this tree hadn't dropped out already, we're gonna be in pretty good shape. I get closer to the tree, I'll show you what we got going on. I wanted to show you this. This is one of the reasons I like coming up in here and hunting this spot. If you can remember, last year I hunted in here and I let the hogs go because there was some really big rubs right there around the tree. I'm still probably 200 yards from this spot right now. I just want to show you what I just come up on. That's a magnum right there. Magnum rub for around here. And I'm sure there's going to be more the further back we go. Look at it compared to my bowline. That's good stuff right there. I think you got a chance of seeing a real good one in here. I'll get back with you when I get a little closer. There's a lot of persimmons up this tree. But the sign under it is a little underwhelming. I don't know if it's just misleading because it's so dry, although it's a little squishy under here. I figured it'd be tore up a lot worse than it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and set up on it. I'm gonna go up this cypress right here. Persimmon tree is right yonder. Probably about 8 yards from me. So I don't see all those big rubs that were in here last year. But we do have that big one's about 200 yards from here, so ain't no telling what might come easing by. I'm gonna get set up this tree and I'll get back with you as soon as I get up there. All right, I just got set up. I really don't know what to expect. Like I said, I kind of feel like the sign should be a little heavier than it is. But the ground is kind of dry right underneath this tree, so it may be getting hit harder than it looks like. There's still a lot of persimmons on this tree, and I eased over underneath the crown of this thing and spotted a ripe persimmon on the ground right off, and I just come right on over here and started climbing. So it's going to be interesting to see if this thing drops any while we're up here. You always feel good when it's dropping. But I think the tree I was on yesterday afternoon, it dropped one while I was climbing. And I think I remember it dropping one more. And that was it for the afternoon. So it don't have to be pouring for one to come by checking it. Especially if they've been picking one up here, over the course of the last couple of weeks. I'm gonna get settled in. We're probably looking at a 10-yard shot or less. And if I don't shoot any better than I did yesterday, we probably need to be even a little closer. But let's get settled in right here and see if we can't get lucky and get one in here under us. I got old tree shark over there on the string and it's ready to go. So we just had a persimmon drop. So that really raised my expectations. I'm hoping this is gonna play out in our favor. The wind is almost completely dead right now. So I really can't tell if there's any drift to it at all. But I'm set up good for prime time, regardless. I feel a lot better about it now. Alright, this tree just dropped another persimmon. And squirrels just went to barking down towards this other persimmon tree. It's probably about 100 yards from me. So there might be something in this bottom. Hopefully they'll come on down this way. starting to get that feeling. That feeling you get when you can just tell something's about to happen. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, I'm getting ready to get down. Man, I can't believe that deer saw me up here in this tree. I never would have expected him to come from that direction. And of course, I'm really still not skylined. But I was the most skylined from that direction. But I'm a solid 18 foot up. And he was at like 5 to 6 yards when he looked up at me. That was a really good deer. I imagine he probably would have went about 115 or so. I would have liked to guide him. But, as always, next time.